viewers. Well, today in this video content, I'm going to talk about learning theories. Well, how many learning theories will be discussed? Okay, check it out. Wow, viewers, why we need to learn learning theory, particularly for the teachers? Because by knowing learning theories, learning theories and applying the learning theories, the teachers, we are the teacher, can be effective, more effective as educators. Wow! What is the word effective defined? Based on Oxford Dictionary and also Thesaurus Dictionary, effective means potential and competent and also creative. Well, audience, let me pick up the idea of the expert in education, and you know their names are quite legendary. Even I have already known about one of them, Ron, when I was still the student in undergraduate program. Wow, again, quite legendary, right? And another one, Hammer. Well, audience, well, they talk about the role of the teachers. That the teacher not only function as educators, but they must be the one who play a role as communicator, and also they can be the one who facilitate the students, so facilitator, collaborator, able to collaborate both with the students and then the other teachers. And in this challenging era, teacher must be able to take a challenge. So they must be the one who dare to take risk. So risk taker. Great, right? That's why to be able to function or playing their role very, very well, the teacher must be effective. And they must know and they must apply the appropriate learning theory for their teaching learning process. Well, now we are going to go to learning theories. Well, beloved students, then we are going to start with the verse theory develop. That's, you know what? Yeah, maybe you ever heard about classical conditioning, operant conditioning, and they are part of behaviorism. Behaviorism with the characteristic repetition. Yeah. Another one is students is just like blank paper that can be formed by the environment, like stimuli, positive and negative reinforcement. So that is repetition. And well, after behaviorism, we are coming to the second, that behaviorism lasted from the beginning of 1920s to 1950s, and then coming out another learning theory named cognitivism, cognitive. So actually this one in a response to the previous theory, because this one actually against that theory, because in the opinions, yeah, the cognitivism is something that developed by Piaget. Okay, Piaget felt that human being not animal, so human being, in this case students, of course need another special treatment. They need courage from the students. So this learning theory focus on courage, yeah, on courage. Well, so Piaget, Jean Piaget, with his theory, also in it the characteristic, okay, focus on cognitive, yeah, area, and then the second is also there who is taxonomism in it, that until now revised and still used by us, yeah, included high level thinking skill that now very popular to be considered. Well, and then encouragement must be given by the teacher. Okay, so that from the second learning theory, we are going to the third learning theory, constructivism. What are the characteristics? Well, the characteristics are learning new things through the experience, and then students are encouraged to get to know or to learn by themselves. Okay, so it's named self-directed learning. And actually this theory, constructivism, was developed by the same person, Piaget, and accompanied by Dewey. Okay, that in it, that quite famous, something that quite famous, there was a strategy of teaching named scaffolding, while the student experience by themselves, trying to get to know, trying to discover by themselves. And you may have experienced that. Okay, last but not least is cognitivism. Maybe some of you never heard, but this cognitivism with the characteristic, yes, connection, creativity. Wow, and then 21st century learning. Wow, 21st century learning itself not come out by itself. Then, in fact, this term followed by the other quite famous term, that 4.0 education. And then now, maybe again something that you never heard, but you get to know this time in this YouTube content or maybe some other content, that's feedback. What feedback is? Where? So what the point? The point is you must be the one who find out, because in this case you learn little here from me, I direct you and you try to find out what the peg is supposed to mean. What is it about? Answer that as the first question. Try to find out by yourself, because self-directed learning, you can collect information. And the second question from me, because before I end this video, is which learning theory you think the most appropriate one to be implemented this time, the most relevant one? Okay, it's quite clear, students. Here we learn together. I instruct you, especially in this video. Another time it can be I myself who learn from you. Wow! Keep on learning, because one of the role of the teachers is to be a learner also. It's one of the role that I didn't mention. So, dear teachers over there or future teachers, keep on learning and succeed in manage your class. Don't forget to answer 2 of my question, and don't forget to give the reason for the second number. Okay? Answer those 2 questions. Don't forget. Okay.